Interesting. Okay, so this is a rather historic event, and I am the Dave. Welcome to Mirror's Edge Catalyst Servers Getting Shut Down Simulator 2023. Let's try that again. Failed to connect to EA, blah, blah, blah. Social features are killed. What, as long as the game can be played, I suppose not having the servers is perfectly acceptable. And slightly advantageous for Let's Players because they can do a synchronization click before they even get into the game. Wow, that completely killed all semblance of anything I was going to be talking about. What was I thinking of upgrading? I don't use light traversal. Light traversal attacks build more focus shield. Okay, I wanted to try this stuff. Disrupt AI and power storage. Oh, okay. Hold to disrupt and then hold presumably again to destroy it. How often are you ever going to be able to attack a hunter drone? And I also don't really remember what a hunter drone is. Okay. Massive delays aside. Oh, one more thing. It occurred to me that since getting to Ocean Pier, something I never said in previous videos, once you get here, you're essentially in the final stretch of the game. I would actually be willing to bet, unless I just fall over and die 50 times, we might actually be done with this game on the next video. As early as the next video. So, subvert the grid node, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Anything I was going to say before starting recording is just, it's Cactus, because I legitimately, like, yeah. I legitimately thought that for a second there that, like, my game had just been completely bricked, but nope. Apparently on December 10th, 2023, the servers for Mirror's Edge had been shut down. Or Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Wait, didn't I just yank that chain? No, I yanked a different chain. Unless that's only sticking out for... Oh, that's like temporary. I think. Well, this is awkward. Okay. Yeah, I hate it when stuff like that is sort of like that, because you, if you wait too long, you lose your opportunity, but if you start running, you might, come on, use your words, Dave. You might, it might go in on you. Close enough. So presumably we gotta go over there. How do we get over there? I don't know. Let's improv. I win. Okay. I swear if I could do this without dying once, seeing as this is, I believe, the last one in the game, then I will consider all the other failures more or less kind of like a soft accounting for, or like a soft forgiveness for myself. Oh, that was a neat little animation. Unfortunately, self-forgiveness is, oh my gosh. Faith, go okay, drop down. I wanted to wall run over to where we were. Because that has a lip on it, and you can't do that. Alright, this is probably a really simple solution that I'm missing because I have the IQ of a particularly slow squirrel. Didn't I do that? Well, I know where to go, so... Yeehaw! Go over here. Just hope we don't run out of wall run. Completely screwed a pooch on that. Oh well. I don't care. Because it ultimately doesn't matter. We are back where we were! Hooray. After much deliberation and consulting with certified professionals, I remembered... Okay. Alright, resolution problem done. I don't even know if that footage changed or corrupted or something. Hopefully it didn't corrupt or anything, because I don't know what to do in that case. Like, after I do this grid node, I am going to check the footage. Although then I'm going to have, like, 3 videos to splice together, but hey, whatever. I don't want to... I don't want to have to make a video or something saying, hey, I gotta literally replay this whole game because the footage corrupted. And the moment I jumped, I knew that was a bad idea. That was overcomplicating things. Because this game lets you do this. You wall run, to la 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 la, and then you run up a thing, and then you fall down and die. What I did was just needlessly... There's no way in hell I can wall run on that and then wall climb. What's over here, Johnny? That looks a bit more... Oh, you gotta go over there to pull that out, and then you gotta run over here. Alright. That makes sense, question mark. Over here. Here, and then what? This is not a matter of thinking, this is a matter of doing. Okay, died once and set the alarm off once. At this point, despite this being arguably the most complicated one, well, no, actually not. Because I'm figuring out the solution within reasonable amounts of time as opposed to sitting there looking really stupid for minutes. Okay, that seems to be where we're going. She's just as slow moving horizontally as ever. Now, my brain says you should be able to wall run, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, there's a gap between those two, so even if this isn't the solution, it's an solution. Now, you know, actually, this is something that I didn't bring up. This game doesn't really make you do the little sideways climb, like, at all. That might be, like, one of the few places where you have to. The first game was really bad about kind of slowing the pace down by making you do that, and it was very, very slow. Here, movement's faster, and it doesn't really make you do a lot of slow things, other than pulling electronic chips out of device or little panels. Other than that, the actual moment-to-moment gameplay in this is so much faster than the first game. But I maintain the first game, you know, when the chips are down, first game's a little better. Nom nom nom. Put coffee in my tom. Exit. That one was... Aww. So this one's actually... one of the... I don't even know where I'm going. Alright. That confused the heck out of me. Alright. Okay. At least I know where I'm going. Now imagine, in real life, you would feel the force and know which way to look, but... a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Save your ass from cracking on the pavement. Upgrade point. We are now ultra powerful. So, we can use that during heavier combat, but I don't actually think we're going to be going into massively heavy combat for a while. So, basic kit. Now, again, with just minimal side questing, we're basically done. We've got things that will definitely help you, or help us if we did light traversal. I don't really do light traversal. I do heavy attacks because they're quick and efficient, and it knocks them back. Now, if we get upgrade points, I'm going to be focusing on carbon weave. Ugh. Nose is a little stopped up. Anyway. And I didn't set the waypoint because I'm stupid. Okay. Ooh. So, I think... how long has it been since... Well, the last session was just... day before yesterday, and that was just a single video, so I don't put much stock in that as being, you know, like a full tilt session. But I think it was between the last session and before that, I started watching a show, and forgive me if I've talked about this before, I don't think I have. Maybe I should finish my statement before apologizing. Anyway, started watching Oshi no Ko, which I had a feeling was a bit of a Dave show, but what I didn't expect was one of the best first episodes to any show I've ever seen. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that aside from Made in Abyss, it might actually be the single best episode to a show I've ever seen. I don't think I've... I mean, there's some that have made really good first impressions, but very few am I just sitting there in awe. Now, it's not perfect, granted. It's not like Made in Abyss perfection, although that is my all-time favorite show, so there's a bias there. But aside from just some very minor complaints, it is utterly, utterly, utterly fantastic. And let's just say I kind of knew of things that happened in the first episode, but rather I knew its final moments because of jokes made by people who have seen the show. But even knowing what some events would transpire, it was like one of those instances where even if you know you're not ready for it, and that's kind of the same thing with Persona 3's ending, I knew how that game ended months and months and months, maybe even years before actually finishing the game, but I was not ready for it. And remake hype, holy Christmas. Like, I have a pretty strict no pre-order policy, but I got the big daddy full tilt, like $100 limited edition version of the Persona 3 remake on Steam. Because I am not gonna let that go. That is my all-time favorite game. I was talking about Oshi no Ko. But it, even knowing elements of how that show's first episode goes about things, I wasn't ready for it. And man, is it good. I could not predict that what was happening in the show. And that's pretty rare, because I'm pretty good at being able to predict some plot elements. But I could... Alright. But I could not predict where the first episode was going up until a certain point. And the entire premise of the show, I didn't know. I didn't know what the premise of the show was. I knew it was something about idols, but it's very unique. Very, very unique, and I loved it. Things like animation, I didn't really think the animation was, like, groundbreaking, but it was good. Looked very good. Very smooth. All that stuff. Man, I wasn't even paying attention, and I absolutely destroyed that. Took a couple hits, whatever. But anyway, I will cease talking about Oshi no Ko so we can get to where we're going. Alright, thy kingdom come. I don't think this is the last mission, but it might be. Because this game has, once you get to Ocean Pier, like I said, you don't really have that much game left. So, this might be it. So, I hope I've got upgrade points. Or I hope I'm upgraded, because this could be it.
Get out of my sight before I cut you up for stew. Faith, I'm not in the mood. Do you have the blueprint?
No. And I need a favor.
And a new home, from what I hear. Do you also find it mystifying that I keep on giving and get nothing in return?
Please. I need to find a facility called Kingdom. Noah's being held there.
Kingdom. The conglomerate's dirty little secret.
Do you know where
Oh
it
no,
is?
this is not the last mission. I know what this is.
I'll run
We
for you.
going underground,
5
baby!
years, no questions asked. 10 years. 20.
You won't live that long.
Well, that's ominous. I wonder if that's supposed to be a plot point for the second game. That never happened and never will.
That's where you'll find Kingdom.
Thank you.
Well, it's obvious he's got a bit of a soft spot for her, and it's never really clarified.
Faith! Faith, are you there?
Nope.
Plastic?
Finally! Guess what? Isabel Kruger is not Gabriel Kruger's biological daughter.
You don't say!
Her name is Caitlin Connors. Isn't your name Connors too? What if?
It is. I have to talk to her.
I thought your sister was... Oh, sorry.
You know, to the game's credit, they don't treat that like some big reveal. It's like, you probably already figured that out.
Who are you? I'm Plastic. Faith's friend.
I didn't think Faith had any friends.
She does too. Faith, I'll compare that location with the city's plans. Should have something for you when you talk to Isabel. I mean, Caitlin.
You have access to the full city plans.
Nah, I think Kate died back in the riots. She really is
Make sure
Isabel.
you're around to repay it. I'm off.
You bugger. Alright. Sometimes the forgiving physics still don't like me. That is where we're going, right? Yeah. Once you come down here, it's a long run back. I didn't want to do that.
Could you help me out, Faith?
Now I gotta focus on not falling here again. Alright. Something like that. Something I kind of wish they did with the mag rope is making it so you had to hold space to keep swinging, and then when you release it, then you let go. That would kind of tell the game that, yes, I definitely want to use the mag rope, and I definitely want to keep swinging,
Send in the enforcement.
and I most definitely want to knock him off the roof. Get down. Oh, hang on. Man, every time I look back on these videos, I notice that my combat style is extremely repetitive and extremely boring. I don't use the movement attacks, or traversal attacks, whatever they're called, as often as I should. Oh, going over here now. Now, considering Kingdom is underground, and it's kind of close to the Black November base, you reckon they had some knowledge of this? I don't remember that being a plot point, I'm just asking. I'm sure that'll be useful for somebody. Yeah, it's just straight up in the Black November base. Weird. Actually, there's another mission. Thinking about it. Because there's this. There's... Maybe that's part of the last mission, but there's this big purple room with, and I want to say a mandatory combat encounter. Probably not, but it's like a museum or something. And That's a very late
They took her to the
mission.
conduit a few minutes ago.
I don't
Where have you
remember.
been?
there-
Can't let her down.
Anyway, we'll get there. Oh boy.
Stop! Don't!
Leave, Faith. I'm gonna send
Was that a
clear message
freaking
to
high
Kruger.
point
You'll have to shoot me too.
with a laser on it?
Very, very careful with what you say next.
She's not
Rubber
Cooper's
baby
daughter.
buggy bumpers.
Her name's Caitlin Connors, and she's my sister. And I think you know.
All I know is that the air down here is already killing me. So you might as well get it over with.
Please, Rebecca! Noah's being held in a place called Kingdom. I have to go get him. Is there some place you can take her topside in the meantime?
We've all had to make hard sacrifices in this struggle, Faith.
I'll give you what you want. You know what I mean.
What's that gonna do? If Caitlin Bell Conger
Don't
is
disappoint me.
so important to Gabriel Kruger, killing her, what's that going to achieve? It's just gonna make him mad. And then your base is gonna get raided. Yeah, you've got guns, but they've got more guns.
Faith, I found a way below for you. Waypoint set.
Thank you.
Kuma says you should watch yourself down there. Kingdom sounds like a bad place.
Depends on the kingdom.
If you're going to look for Noah, I'm coming with you. I'll wait for you by the blast door.
Groovy. Now, Icarus is a bit of a...
Expect comm problems when you
I'm trying
go
to think
into
of
the
a word that carries equal power to what I want to call him,
I wonder who else the conglomerate is keeping there besides Noah.
but I can't think of one.
Your friends call them undesirables, but that can be anyone, right?
I wasn't paying attention. Who's undesirable? Well, other than the man in the mirror. You've convinced Rebecca not to execute Kate, but and she also promised to take your sister to a safe place. Your sister. My sister is safe. She's nowhere near this place. Topsided, where she'll hopefully be able to breathe more easily. However, Kate feels toward you. Whatever Kate feels toward you is hard to judge. She remains defiant, and you'll need to talk more. But first, you must make your way down into Kingdom and save
Let's go.
Icarus, I
ye
know you
old
care for Noah,
Arkman.
but I run better alone. You know that. And I need someone to stay here and look out for my sister. Please.
It's not that you run better alone. It's that they never programmed the AI.
It's your sister.
Yes. Yes, she is. Please, Icarus. I don't trust Rebecca.
Bring him back.
I will.
All right.
And take those
Thanks.
douchey
See you later.
sunglasses off. We're not outside. Good grief.
Plastic. There's a huge blast door blocking my way here.
Oh, wait. Where?
And oh,
You really ought to go see machine, Plastic.
any day now. Very similar to the first game, where you gotta wait 50 years for something in the underground to open before you can continue.
Patterns are similar to the new security.
Save up to 80% during Onward season in December. What? Alright, Origin.
I've been looking more at the reflection blueprint. Some of the underlying
Can you go away? I'm pretty sure that's gonna show up in the video.
beautiful.
And I wasn't paying attention because I was reading the thing. Like, I fixated on it and then I died. But hey, I've only died twice in this video. I'd say that's an improvement. Oh, come on! Okay, I died twice. And then the game pooped on my Cheerios. Okay, so if I do that and then that. Good grief, what the hell? I'll take the faceplant. Alright. So there's underground, like a purple museum, which might be
There.
part of the final mission, and I know that should be it.
Those new security hubs are for. They're mirrors for reflection. It's a whole new grid connecting everybody who's ejected.
The more I hear about Reflection, the less I like it.
Almost screwed that up. Oh, she almost fell off.
Won't work at my place.
Just like that?
I just had to calculate the frequency alternator.
I think that collapsing catwalk killed me more than once.
Rebecca is moving Isabella Safe House above ground. Your sister really can't breathe down here. There's something messed up with her lungs. I'm going with them, but I'm not sure what...
Probably that freaking flash grenade or smoke grenade from their past.
Plastic.
Ooh.
Guess I'm on my own.
I guess we're in Black Mesa now. There's scientists behind glass we can't break. Or would it be Gray Mesa? Alright, well, here we have some facilities that you can somewhat explore. Oh, there's a thing. I think that's Kruger.
Yes, Control. We're on it.
Oi! I'm gonna mess you up. Get physicked. She didn't springboard! And the lighting screwed up! God dang. See, Faith, was that so difficult? All you had to do was read my input from holding space and you wouldn't have had that problem.
Call Dogan.
We have the reticle right here.
Yes.
Oh, I thought the recording got connected.
Private connection.
Where's Dogan?
Seems like it is not. I'll talk to you later then, Christian. No, wait! Yes. I want to talk to you about the situation. The situation.
What, that douche?
We need to find a way to resolve this. You screwed me over, Dogan. Ah, yes. Your friend, Henry, felt the same way. Have you spoken to him recently?
Well, that'd have helped. And that would not have helped. Oh, I could have wall run. Huh, well, pfft, whatever. Improv night is not my strength. Runner's vision connected. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate that because I don't trust myself. Alright. La 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 la! Uh-oh. Shoo! Good night. Alright. Alright. So, who are you?
Faith Connors, I'll be damned.
I've seen you before.
My name is Aline Mera. I was lead scientist on Reflection. But I started out
Yeah, I
as an
think
expert when you
I
stole the
had my
bomb from
recordings
the
of you
escape rope.
interrupted.
I don't get it. Reflection is just a new way to connect to the grid. Why is it so damn important to
Because
everyone?
once you've been injected, the conglomerate won't just track everything you do. They'll influence your emotions as well. It'll be the end of free thought as we know it. Kruger spent
I think that ended with the internet.
ever since you acquired your mother's neural interface algorithms. Faith, you have to get me out of here. There's an emergency release over there.
Wait, what was that about my mother?
Erica? Oh, we were colleagues long ago. It was her research that made Reflection possible. Why are you here?
I'm looking for a runner. His name is Noah.
Yeah, they took him about an hour ago. To interrogation, I think.
Ah, day late, $1 short.
Look, me and some others have a breakout plan in the works. Will you please help us?
Of course. The emergency release, right? Wait.
Well, you're good at improv. Go find it. Find the emergency release, let her out, talk about it later.
There's no time to lose. Look for the emergency release terminal. I'll help you.
What, this bloody obvious iPad? Uh-oh. Well, there's the alarm. You can always tell it's Mirror's Edge when you do something and then immediately have to start running. Which, that... You know, that's most games, Dave. That's not really unique to this one. Is that a thing? No, it's a light. Well, I mean, a light's a thing, but, you know. Alright, there we go! Wow. Why weren't you close to where I was dropping? That would have been useful. See if I could do this without getting zapped. Oh, that's a no then. That's the first time I've done the switch. I want you to... Okay, get down there. Thank you. I want... Why am I doing this? I don't need to attack them. Or not all of them. This game really does allow you to... Or, it's kind of encouraged that you don't fight everybody. Not all the time, especially in cases like this, where you're not trapped, there's no benefit. Other than, I guess, personal enjoyment. And Toph, you can... Yeah, you get around here. I'm out of here. Bye. Guess that's the benefit of a light traversal attack. I mean, it told me that in the tutorial. Hey. If you... Thank you. Whoa. Come and find me, dingus.
Where is she? Answer me.
Where is she?
I understand your frustration. I really do. Faith does that to people. That's why I love her.
Was that a metaphor?
Where is the blueprint? Well, you can go screw yourself.
Now, do they mean that's why I love her in the romantic sense or in the familial sense? Because they always struck me more as familial.
Then he is of no further use.
And modern English gets a lot of stuff misconstrued.
We're scuttling the facility. Do it.
Break everything!
Come on. I'll get you out of here. No. No.
Oh boy. I forgot he died.
Don't do this. I'm here. I came for you.
Also, to the game's credit, there weren't any cheesy last words. He just... Cardiac arrest. He's gone. It's not that... This game doesn't... This game isn't bad. That's the thing. It's like, even its story, which is... I would say it's not as simple and elegantly told as the first one. It's... They understood that they kind of needed... That they should... avoid unnecessary tropes. Tropes are not inherently bad. It's just little things like that show that the writers were like, okay, let's not do this thing that everyone expects, even though we're kind of doing other stuff that people do expect.
He's dead.
If that makes sense.
And he'll be able to do it to anyone injected with reflection, including me, unless he stopped. We're leaving.
So you've been injected. You are a liability.
Come on. Go.
Because if you can be tracked anywhere, then, yeah, you're a liability. Bye! That's not what I wanted. Oh my lord. That changed my entire freaking camera. This is... We're just kind of going back where we were. This is not going to be that helpful, but hey, whatever. Ow. Thank you. Oh. There's the glass. Bye. Escape using the cargo elevator. Alright. I was just running forward. I didn't know that this is exactly where I needed to go, but I'm glad it's working out. And part of the reason I got the disruption... Oh no! Whoops. Part of the reason I got the disruption is there's one point in the final mission that has more enemies in one spot than any other part of the game, and I've never attempted to fight them all. And I kind of want to see if I can do it. Although, that's, kind of... that's talking about something that's not relevant yet, so... You know, not the best thing. Not going to be leading up to a surprise, but
Plastic?
at least it'll give you something to look forward to.
Oh, you're okay. Great.
Oi!
About Noah.
Freaking sharpshooter. You reckon they have smart aiming?
Several Kruger-sec teams are moving toward the tunnels above Kingdom Faith. Just so you know.
All right. Oh, look at this. Watch this. Yoink! Oh, wait, that's not what I needed to do. Okay, they're all going to come down here, which means I'm going up here. Although he or she is down here as well. Goodbye, and thank you forever. Aw, I could have made that joke. After Noah died, just, I am die, thank you forever. Alright. Now what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw another health point on there. That's pretty good. Where are we going now? Okay. I don't know where I'm going. See, Faith in this game is kind of one of those protagonists who will talk to other people, but won't talk to the player. Because yes, you have to go to where other people are, but she is sort of deciding her own objectives and not really telling the player, oh, I need to talk to Plastic, or all this other stuff. It's cheap writing, very cheap writing, but it does verbally direct the player, which, if you're gonna do cheap writing, at least use it to direct the player without having to open up a map screen. That was not... She's falling a lot farther than that! Ugh. All I had to do was fall to a slightly different platform and that didn't happen. What? This is what I mean. Sometimes this is silly. Yeah, that sucks and so do you. $10 says he's wearing his sunglasses in the in-game model.
We were moving your sister topside when all hell broke loose. I screwed up and Kruger-sec injected me with something and just let me go.
Oh, now you're a
Your
liability.
friend seems to think it's reflection.
Sounds like it. Come on.
It's not fully active yet.
With the robotic tone, it sounds like a lobotomy.
You. What the hell were you thinking?
And now what's her
Goddamn beacons
face
you?
is dressed
What's
up
to stop
like
Kruger-sec from raiding us?
I am telling
color
you, the signal
swap
can't
Judith
reach this
Mossman.
deep.
Well, it certainly reached her sister as soon as we got topside. Kruger-sec were on us within minutes. And I lost good people.
You're not the only one.
Notice how she looked up and away. It's like she had to think of a way to make that more powerful. I
have
lost
other ways to hurt the
good
families.
people.
Mark my words. Their lofty towers will not protect them.
Faith, until reflection
If
is
they're
destroyed,
in lofty
we're prisoners
towers,
here.
why not just blow them
I
up
may
like
have a
everything
way, but
else?
I need that.
You don't seem to care about collateral.
Go to my friend Plastic. She has it and you'll be safe there. Icarus can show you.
No, she's injected with a thing that tracks them. Stop sending this
What about
woman
you?
places.
We should get going. Come on, Doctor.
Doing okay?
Dr. Mossman. Again with the Half-Life 2 references.
Hey, kid, take it easy with that. Don't you recognize me?
Nope. You look like every other guard.
Why? Please.
That's why the gunners are the only ones that have female voices, is because the body armor hides the figure, and they don't have any visible faces. Don't necessarily quote me on that. There might be female guards for other classes, but in instances where they didn't have to make another character model. Because yes, it's EA, yes, it's DICE, yes, this was a much higher budgeted thing, but at the same time, different character models are expensive.
It's time you paid me a visit, don't you think? We have much to discuss. And please accept my condolences regarding Noah. He was a worthy man.
I guess. I like Merc a little better, but that may just be exposure bias. So, I'm gonna hoof it over to, presumably, Dogen. And then we will do the next video, which I legit... Is it gonna be the last one? Where's the big purple room with all the dudes and Faith says, let's make a mess? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so... unless something specific happens, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I am the Dave, signing off. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.